Okay. There we go. How's that look? How do we feel about this? Okay. A little different. All right. Everything's working. Working. Cool. We are back. We are so back. We are so back. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Matthew Brinker. This is Brink About It, and I have not seen you or talked to you in a while. And I am back, and I have a different setup a little bit, and some more knickknacks, and some stuff that I'm going to figure out in the background too, because some stuff changed on me. But here we are, and I haven't been able to sit down and just do this for a while. And I wanted to catch you all up, let you all know what's going on, and yeah, that's it. Hi, welcome back. I'm so excited to be back here. I've spent an hour just kind of tidying up the space and making it look like what I wanted, and setting up a different camera angle and figuring out the background for right now. And I'm gonna put more work into it, but we are back. And the reason why we weren't so back is I got screwed out of a large amount of money from a job that, as of filming right now, I've received $0 from this job. And I had budgeted this large amount of money to take care of me during the winter months, so I could focus on maybe just chilling and relaxing and doing podcasts and just easing back into the business full time. Well, that didn't work out so well. I had to pick up as many jobs as possible to try and find as much money as possible to make up these dollars. I have recovered from that. I've managed to buy a new computer, which I will be editing this on, which I am so excited about. Remember, Matt, when you're editing this, that you asked for this and you wished for this and you worked for this. But yeah, so I had to kind of eat a bunch of ramen noodles and soup and not do anything for a month and a half, 2 months, trying to just make sure I was going to make it by. And there's no guarantee that I am still going to make it. I love my life. It's great. I think I'm doing okay. I've got lots of jobs lined up. Things are good. I got some money in the bank. We're okay. And then I did post on Facebook, basically what I'm telling you now, okay, things are caught back up. I'm doing well. We're okay. I'm happy. Things are good. There's so much to catch up on. But I also got screwed out of a lot of money. So, hey. And the individual that owes me this amount of money apparently saw that and did email me this afternoon saying they want to make it right and pay me out of their own personal account, which would be great, which should have already been done, to be honest. And that's why I'm a little bit, let's say, annoyed about this whole thing still. Because it should have never gotten to the point that I'm out thousands of dollars and I'm having to reassess my entire life that I already reassessed, which is why I went full time and did all this, because the money wasn't there, or the money took time getting there, or whatever. I don't know. I've heard a multitude of excuses. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated if I actually get that payment or not. Regardless, we're going to talk about it. Because it's not about anything other than I did a service and I'm owed money for my time spent doing a thing. And then I need to provide, I need that money, and then I will provide that thing. And the same way that I know that people have paid me up front for things. I've got one project right now that's kind of looming over my head. That's a paid wedding job that I have almost all of it done, but I don't have the creative edit done. But I'm going to go ahead and deliver everything to them that I have done, and then I'm going to take a little bit more time on this creative edit because I really want to get it right, and I really care about it. And I opened it back up to finish it this week, and I was like, man, this deserves more than me rushing through this edit and trying to finish this because I feel guilty because I have their money in my pocket. I'm going to give them what I have, and I've already given them some of that, so they already have some stuff, but I'm going to give them what I have already, and then I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to take a little bit of time before I finish this creative edit. I want to see what direction this goes in my head, but I want to make good on my promise to them of delivering them content for the wedding day, because they've already paid me for it. So I'm going to make good on that. It's happening this week. She doesn't know that I have USB drives coming, and I'm dropping off everything to her on Saturday, which I guess if she watches this, maybe she will know that. I guess this is a good question of whether Nikki watches my podcast or not. Nikki, Not you, Nikki, because I think you do, but there's another Nikki. I had two weddings with Nikki's in my hard drive on stuff to work on. But yeah, and that's a good segue. I have reorganized my 22 terabytes plus of footage that I've had for over not 2 decades, over a decade of filming and photographing things and doing stuff. And so I've got that all reorganized. My file path is down to like one master file, and I named it, I think this is it. Because I was like, I don't know if this is going to be it or not, but I think this is it. I've got one master file, and that opens up into like every single subcategory I might need to keep track of everything. I've got all my clients in one spot. I've got one offshoots in one spot. I've got all my assets, all my music, all this stuff. And this new computer is a breeze. I will say I am a little disappointed because I felt like this was going to be some kind of like a supercomputer compared to what I was working with, and it is. Like, don't get me wrong, it really, really is. But it still has its problems like my old computer did. It's not nearly as slow or bad, and the daily functionality of it is so massively better that I'm shaving off like everything I did on my old computer at home took me seconds at least. At least took seconds, and now it's like a second. I can export videos quicker. I exported one that I immediately went to go play it back to look at it and review it, and something was wrong. And normally that video would have taken me hours to export. I would have reviewed it. I would have been mad. I would have probably pouted about it. I probably would have like kicked some rocks and then gone back and fixed it and re-exported it that night and then probably sent it the next morning. And because this computer is so fast and so powerful, I went, oh, it's wrong. And I went back and I changed the thing and I re-exported it again. And within like 5 minutes, I had the video completed and done and uploaded for the client to look at. And I can't describe to you enough, if you care about what I've been doing in my life for the past decade, really, or my life in general. But I can't stress it enough how cool that is to now have so much of my time back, to have a computer that I know will do the work. My old computer is actually sitting in this room. It's over here. It's in my office now. And I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it till it completely blows up on me. I love that thing. I love that computer. But that computer was bought for me from a client, by a client, to do a job that got canceled. And I had to pay it back. And that computer has made me mad ever since then because it was necessary evil. I had to have it. And it's done its job. It did great. But it's from 2017, and it's been outdated for 6 years at least. So I've got a 2024 Mac Mini Pro with the M4 chip. It's lightning fast. Everything's so much quicker. It's so much nicer, so much easier to use. I like using it. I like working from home. I like working from here too. But I need this office to be a place I come to film things and meet and do stuff and be creative and collaborative in. But I need my work to be at home, alone with my dogs, quiet, calm, still. That's when I do the best work. And I've learned this about myself, and I know this about myself. So I guess the reason I've really been gone is I've been reassessing my entire life and sorting all of my stuff and things into ways that I can, like, I need to start walking again. I'm about to start filming a bunch of golf content. I need time for that. I need time for clients. I need time for podcasts. I need time for, hopefully, friends and lovers and relationships. That's something that I have ran into this amazing human that I don't think I've known for several years, but I've gotten a little bit closer with you recently that I want time to be able to spend with them and with my friends. And my birthday's this weekend. I'm getting closer to 40. I'm turning 39 on Sunday. And I don't feel it at all. I feel like I'm a kid still in my head, and I feel like I look pretty young for my age, and I've aged pretty well, I feel like, and I'm happy with the man I see in these monitors. I'm proud of him. He's who I wanted to be. He's who I've always wanted to be. He's creative and he's kind. He's fun. He's passionate. I really have. I've been reassessing like everything about my life, all of it, even where I live. Do I want to stay here? And right now the answer is yes. And I guess this is not exactly tied to anything, but something that I do want to talk about just if any of you really care and you're watching this, and I know there are a lot of people that have really cared about me and these podcasts, and I'm going to get back to the community and what we're going to do with this and the things that I have coming up and all that. But I just want to say that, we got news, I guess it's been about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now, that my dad wasn't doing very well back in Ohio. And since then, it seems like things have stabilized, and he has faith that he's going to regain all of his strength and all of his uh, old age and treachery, we'll call it. But he has faith that that's coming back, and I have to believe that for him and with him. Um, but that was a scary thing to look at for the first time in my life, second time, I guess, because right at the beginning of COVID, there was a motorcycle accident. We almost lost him. Um, so I really kind of have considered everything since then to be like kind of borrowed time because we really probably should have lost him then. And he's been around since, for 6 years now since that accident, and been very happy to have him. And I wish I had been maybe physically closer to where I'm from and my parents the last several years thinking about it, but also like I needed to be in Wilmington. This is where I'm meant to be. This is where my life is coming together, where I'm meant to be. So that's the thing. But I thought I might have to pick up and run home and say goodbye. That has not happened as of filming this, thank goodness. And hopefully it doesn't happen anytime soon. Because, Dad, if you watch this, we want you here for a long time. We love you. And it would mean a lot to us for you to be around for a long time. I want to share a lot more videos with you. I want to make some videos with you. I want to do the Bondo baby. So that was been an interesting catalyst, too, for me to, you know, I meant to come back a couple weeks ago and film something, and that news came through, and I was like, I need to think about this. I need to take some time and be still, and which I didn't do, but I was really panicking that I need to get all these jobs done for clients, and then also getting to know this person, while also panicking and trying to have a life I'm enjoying, not go broke. It's so much fun. We love adulting. It's great. Not to even mention like just 2026 in general seems like it's off to a really crazy start. And I really kind of hate it. But there's been a lot of good stuff happen too. There's been a lot of wonderful, fun things happen. This little punch the monkey thing is going on right now. So cute. The Olympics were cool. All of the people supporting women so aggressively, and alt people maybe, the figure skater with the funky hair, the piercings, and people are supporting and loving this. And we need more of that. We need way, way, way more of that. We need more happy, positive things. And we need more community. And we need more togetherness. And that's what I want to talk about, is the things that have really been going on, and the reason why I haven't been on here talking and why I haven't taken the time to catch you all up is because I have been building my community really, really, really aggressively. Saying yes to coffees and lunches, saying yes to helping with projects, saying yes to doing things that maybe wouldn't be in my normal wheelhouse, but building community. And what's happening is I'm realizing through the podcasts that I've been doing here, this Brink about it, the ones I have filmed, which are in the hole that I'm going to start releasing this week of Art is Not Optional. I think I'm going to release the first Art is Not Optional on my birthday. I think was what I might do. I might wait till my birthday. I might go ahead and release it before that. But I'm going to release this. As soon as I get home, I'm going to go edit it, release it quickly. I'm going to release Art is Not Optional. There's a Bootscrap conversation that I'm almost done with editing that I'm really excited about. And then there's another one that we have in the hole that's really, really cool too. And then these conversations that we've been facilitating and I've been having as well, and we've been recording, I've been editing, have really got me in the space of like just community and coming together and togetherness. We've been talking about tree canopies and economics of Wilmington and food scarcity and housing prices and just all these issues that are community issues. And then I went to have a meeting with someone that's running a fish market, and they're bringing in high ticket price fish items so they can sell those to people that have the money. And they're taking the high ticket price fish items and then they're giving away things to the community to take care of the community because they're selling things at a high price. And I was like, God damn it, yes. Robin Hood at its finest in today's world. Like, not robbing from the rich, not robbing the rich, but we're taking what the rich have, and they can buy the bluefin tuna and the all the really expensive cuts of fish and things and the toro and the belly and the all that. Like they can buy that. And then we can take that money and that margin and the things that we make from that, and then we can reinvest that into something that we can give to the community. And that's a project that we're going to bring to life. We're going to talk about this. And in this conversation with this person that's running this fish market, and in these conversations with these restaurateurs and these mixologists about sustainability, and all these conservationists and all these people that I'm meeting, and JT that owns this building that's Bootscrap is involved in all these nonprofits and all these organizations, and like it's been so cool to get my hands in all these things and to be so accepted by the community and so supported, to the fact that somebody said, like, I'm going to paraphrase, but like, hey, just want to make sure you're taken care of. And I said, thank you. Somebody else already got me. It seems like it's becoming everybody's problem to make sure Brinker's taken care of. And they responded, yeah, it is. And I was like, wait, a community of people that like me, that want to see me flourish and succeed and value me not just as a creative and what I can give to them with my cameras and my drones and my eye and my skills and the things that I've gotten over the years, but like they just like me as a person. It's like, what? Crazy. What an interesting idea. I know. Who would have thought? And then I guess simultaneously while this has been happening, I've been getting to this person that seems to really think I'm pretty awesome too. And that's been really refreshing and really cool, especially coming from some of the failures and disappointments I've come from, both in relationships and in business, to this moment right now where there's like a community of people around me that really care about me and want to make sure I'm okay. Like they're giving me gift cards, they're buying me dinners, they're making sure that Matt's okay as a person. Probably because I talk about things like getting screwed over by somebody else for thousands of dollars. They're like, well, Matt's an idiot. We got to take care of this guy. It's everybody's problem. He's stupid. I hope it's not that, but if it is, then I'm okay with that, because I've always been a go fast and bump into walls, fail quickly and break things kind of guy. So it feels really good for me as a person right now to feel like I have a safety net around me and under me that's going to catch me if I mess up. People offering to pay me for jobs I said I would do for free. I'm like, no, I said I'd do for free. Maybe I need that. Maybe it's a favor I need down the road. But right now, I'm fine. Like, we're good. So, yeah. Things have been really cool and really good. And I'm really, really happy about this community that I'm building, with the way I'm seeing the universe conspire around me and for me. I told my best friend Amy, it almost feels like I can, like poke and prod and move the universe sometimes. Not always. Not completely, but you know what I mean. I think if you're watching this, you probably know me well enough to know, like, I don't really think I can move the universe here, guys, but sorry. Anyways, random things that maybe you've noticed in here. This is probably not going to stay the same. I need a better plant for back there and some green stuff. So I grabbed a stool from down the hall and then grabbed my fake plant. That funny story about this fake plant, before I get any hate about the fake plant in this. I bought this on purpose because my friend is in charge of the Alliance for the Trees in the Cape Fear area. It's the Alliance for Cape Fear Trees. She runs that. And I bought this fake plant to put across from her, so when we did the interview with her and the guy she was talking to, that she would notice it. And it's so funny. I don't know if I've said this on this podcast, or this conversation, whatever the hell I want to call it. But I put it across from her, and as I'm editing the video, you can see her like talking to the guy, and then she notices it, and then she can't unsee it, and it's hilarious. And as we finished that conversation, I was like, "Ha, gotcha, bitch." So, anyways, that's not staying. We're gonna get something better over here. Probably a real plant for over there too, just for some color in the back here. I found this little llama thing over here. I don't really want to pick him up, but you can see him, I think, in this shot over here. But he's a little llama. I'm gonna put some stuff in to go with our frog. And then this is a microphone over here on the desk that my father gave me many, many, many years ago. And it just so happened that after I heard that he wasn't feeling great, I just randomly went to my storage unit where I have some stuff and was like, oh, I have that. So right now it's a decoration. I'm gonna consider maybe either using it as my solo podcasting microphone. But right now it's just a decoration. I couldn't figure it out. It's got a weird USB plug that goes into like a USB A. So I don't know how to get it into my recorder. If I can get it to plug in, if I can get like that plug to go into my recorder, then I'll just plug it straight in there and we'll be good. But anyway, that's new. That's about it. My hair's long. I've grown it out. I got a cut. Want it to grow back a little bit more, but it looks good, I think. I'm happy with it. I feel good going into my 39th birthday this weekend. I don't know if I mentioned it on this. It's been so long since I've talked to the camera or been in this room sitting. I don't remember if I mentioned this at all, but we have a golf course sponsorship. Me and two of my friends, we're getting sponsored by a golf course to make golf content. So at least once a week, we're going to go out, I'm hoping, and film golf content, photos, videos, instructionals, golf, whatever. I'm swinging the golf club better than I ever have. I'm putting better than I've ever putted in my entire life. I'm like so stoked for golf this weekend. I'm playing with some old guys on Saturday at the municipal course, and then a bunch of my buddies. There's 8 of us all going on Sunday for my birthday to play at a course I swore I would never go play at again because an ex-girlfriend. I think I have told this story where I was like, no, I just want a refund because they were trying to charge me for my ex-girlfriend to ride with me, and then they told me I had to skip a hole and go play the first hole or the second hole because I was a minute late. And I was like, no, I'm on time for my solo tee time. You don't get to pair me with somebody and then tell me I have to skip a hole because I didn't know I had a group that I was supposed to be with when I booked a solo tee time. Anyways, yeah, sorry, old guy Motorvage. I'll be back. But yeah, we got a golf course sponsor. I'm playing great, or I'm hitting the ball great. So I'm hoping that leads to great stuff. I'm playing fearlessly right now. I'm swinging fearlessly again. I remember that like you got to go after the things that you want in a positive way, and instead of like trying to hit a golf shot right, you got to be fierce and be bold, man. You got to go after it. So excited for golf. Excited for Art Is Not Optional to finally launch. I've been sitting on it for too long. Excited to get all these other projects out and to people and to the world for you to see. There should be a bunch of stuff go out here soon. I've got a real estate video, a tourism video, several wedding videos, several conversations, several podcasts, lots of other random content and things. I've been busy. I've been really busy. It's been really fun, and I've really enjoyed it. And I'm in a good place, and I'm happy about that. And I wanted to document that and acknowledge it, and catch you all up, and just restart this conversation, restart this community. Because what I've realized that has been missing in my entire life was a community that felt safe and a safety net. And not that this is not poo-poo on you. This is not bad friends, bad family, bad life. This is not that. I've had a wonderful life thus far, and I've enjoyed the absolute living shit out of it. It's been great. But a community of people that value me just for me and for my brain and for my silliness and for my audacity and for my boldness and for just who I am. And for this person that I've met here recently to also see that and go, oh, yes. Coming from a time where I thought I needed to change those things. When I first started podcasting in here again, I first started talking to you again, I was still figuring out who I was again and whether I believed I was a good partner or a good lover or a good boyfriend, whether I believed I was a good creative. And people have come to me and said, I'm coming to you because we value you, your creativity, your eye, your equipment. And no, it's not the best. No, I'm not the best. But that's a cool thing. To have that community of people, to have that safety net of people that understand who I am, understand my value. To do a voiceover, I'm kind of nervous about on this tourism video, and everybody be like, that's great, good job. And me be like, really? But also, I do understand I talk on camera a lot. I understand inflection. I understand that we can go, welcome to Carolina Beach, where luxury meets whatever it is, lifestyle, whatever I said it was. I just did this yesterday, I should do that. But I understand inflection. I understand tone. I understand like how to use my voice. I understand my voice is unique. I understand I'm unique. I understand how I look and how I present. I understand that these give me opportunities and these give me access to spaces and conversations that not everybody gets because of who I am and how I am. And that's a double-edged sword, and I know that because it'll get you. It'll get you too. But also, random thing. It's just popped into my head out of nowhere. I got to work over Valentine's Day weekend back at the restaurant again, and I love that restaurant. I love everybody in that restaurant, and I love them so much. And I never want to work in a restaurant again in my life. And I'm just saying that here, and I've said to some friends, like, it's not one thing. It's not anything at all other than, like, I love what I'm doing so much right now. I don't ever want to have to work for somebody completely ever. I don't want and the restaurant doesn't like they're not thumb on me demanding at all. They're great. So it's not that. But I just know that I need to be able to do things how I want to when I want to in the manner and the fashion that I want to. It's just who I am. It's who I've always been. And it's no surprise to me as I keep leaning into who I am more and more and more that things continue to align more and more and more and things get better and better and better for me. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I think that's all. I think we're at like 27 minutes here. Seems right. I just want to sit down and chat. Get back in the room and remember what it feels like to talk to you all. Remind you that I love you and I thank you for your support. Remind you that resourcefulness is more important than resources. Sometimes you just got to learn how to make money. And I'm still going to learn how to make money because I still got to make more money. But, yeah. So I think that's all for now. I just wanted to stop in and say hello, do something quick. I have learned for sure I hate doing things over 30 minutes. A video over 30 minutes is a massively different undertaking. Even 40 minutes feels like a lot more. Under 30 is like, that's not bad. Or even like just over 30 is not bad. You get to like 40, 50 minutes. Oh, this thing's so hard. It's so annoying. But especially because I'm not really going to do anything other than cut between the cameras because I know I'm just going to talk and yap and just be myself on camera. And for some reason, you all seem to like that. Which is insane to me. It's insane to me to be in a place where I don't feel like I have to prove my worth. That's what it is. That's what it is. I have a good roommate. I have great friends. I have a wonderful office. I'm so thankful for this space and this place. Great peers. Great clients. I'm having a cool life. This is fun. This is great. And I also want to point out at the end of this before I wrap that I could choose to let the negativity win. I could blast this person all over the internet, actually try and get my money, cause a big stink. Might have to take him to court still. Who knows? We'll see about all that stuff. But don't care about that. I have hope that this person will pay me from their personal account and that things will be rectified and they will get the things they want and I will get the things that I want and we will move on from here and I will get payment up front from everybody. But I'm where I am because of my attitude and my perspective. I'm where I am because of how I interact and choose to react or not with the world. And I think that holds true for everything that I do. But right now in my life, I really feel strongly that because of who I am and how I treat the world and people around me, blessings are coming to me abundantly and quickly. So that is all for me for today. I want to say thank you so much. Again, all of you. And remember that art is not optional. Passion is priceless. Execution is everything. Art is not optional. My name is Matthew Brinker. This has been Brink About It. I don't know when this camera's going to cut. Hopefully not right now. That'd be hilarious. Thank you for spending some time. Thank you for catching up with me. I will see you again soon. We're getting back into a regular schedule here. I promise. It's going to happen. We're going to edit videos and put them out online, YouTube and everywhere for you. So, love ya. Mean it. I'm getting old.